Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know who I am, girl, what you doing? My name is Brittany. Welcome back. I know you guys haven't seen me in a while or a couple of weeks. I don't freaking know. Honestly, at least I'm uploading today, and I will be trying to upload more content, more frequently, more consistently, more often, okay? I will be trying. So I just want to say that today I've actually finally come up with a bunch of things, collected things over the weeks, and was able to save enough things to do a full face of freaking drugstore, and I didn't use any of these products beforehand. Wow, look at me, big things. So before I ramble on a little too much, I'm just gonna jump in. There are some popping products. Look at this freaking highlight. Look at this eyeshadow look. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it all. It looks so freaking good, and this is all new things from the drugstore. This is probably less than $15, which is, you know, popping. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So I went ahead and I picked up the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil, 1.5mm pencil, and this one is in medium brown. And then I picked up this Fill and Fluff amazing fluffing brush. It's like a pencil on one side and then this little fluffy brush. It looks like this, and it has a pencil and a brush on one side. I want to say that I want to try this one over the Maybelline one, just because this one looks a little bit more interesting. This one is just a regular eyebrow pencil. So I went ahead and zoomed you guys in a little bit closer so you can see me a little bit better. I felt like I was just like, but you know. So we're gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up. I'm just gonna hop off camera real quick because it's gonna take me a while. I'm going ahead and I'm brushing them out with the end of it. It's so cute. It looks like a tiny little artiste brush. Like, it looks like a mini version of an artiste brush. But I'm gonna go ahead and brush my eyebrows up. I really want to try that whole soap brow thing, but I haven't gotten a chance to get around to buying the brow soap thing. I got the shade Brunette in this. It comes in a little triangle. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I can get up close. I'm just gonna start filling in my brows. Do not mind if you can see the fading eyelash extensions. They're on their way out the door. Ooh, this kind of is waxy. Like, they put a little bit of wax in this, maybe so you can have that, you know, bushy brow effect without the soapiness. It's pretty dope. I'm just dusting it lightly through the front of my brows. So I can't tell if I like this product. It's so waxy that I feel like it could get a little bit messy, but I don't know, it looks, you know. So I'm just gonna take this old concealer that I have. It's the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 10. This is what I always use to clean up my brows. I don't want to use the new concealer to clean up my brows because I want to test that out genuinely. Like, so I'm just gonna use something that I've been using forever. It's like my favorite thing in the world. So this brow product, I like it, but like, I like the idea it was going for. It's definitely accomplishing the bushy brow. The only thing is that it's a waxy brow. Like, it's infused with so much wax that it's so waxy. Okay guys, so I hate my brows. I've literally tried so hard to fix them, but if I focus on my brows this whole time, I will literally spend the rest of the video trying to fix my brows. So we're gonna move on. I bought this product. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo V.I.P. I think that's the shade. And this is the color tattoos that they've had forever. I think these are just new shades. I bought this shade because I was like, maybe this could work as a primer. But honestly, it feels so weird. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So we're gonna apply this. It does like add some coverage. And see if this is gonna be like a painterly paint pot kind of dupe. Not saying that it's a dupe for that, but sort of like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it like evens out my eyes really well, so you know, I feel like it could be a good one. And it's supposed to be 24 hours, so let's see how the shadows go over it. If not, I'll just wipe it off, because if I'm not gonna ruin my freaking eyeshadow as well. For the palette, I picked up this Profusion Cosmetics Siennas palette. I got this from Walmart. I can't remember how much it cost, but I feel like it was like around $10. Oh my god, this is closed. I suck with stuff that are closed. And guys, the Maybelline Tattoo eyeshadow, I guess, honestly, it does not look half bad on my eyes right now. Like, it does not feel sticky or anything like that, but it feels like my eyeshadow is gonna go on well, so this could be a primer, you know? Alright, got it open. The colors in this palette are phenomenal. Like, for being drugstore and being like 10 bucks, these colors are pretty. So I'm gonna swatch this one called Certain, which is, ooh, certainly beautiful. And then Conquest. Let me just give it some love, because I'm a bitch when it comes to like putting my finger in it. I hate ruining new palettes. Let me swatch this one. They look pretty good. Like, the few that I've swatched look pretty good. Let me just put them on my hand. I know nobody really like swatches anymore, but I'm just gonna, alright, maybe not so much on my hand, but my hand is dry as, oh, it don't look so well, but my hand is dry as fuck. So a bitch needs to moisturize, and she needs to fucking move on and put these on her eyes. So the palette does include a brush if you are on the broke side like me and you don't want to buy a brush. So I'm gonna take the brush that's already in it. It's a pretty good it's a pretty good brush. It's fluffy. It's a good like shadow blending brush. I'm gonna take this beautiful color right here. It's like a corally color. It's called Oasis, and I'm just gonna pack it up. There is some fallout, but that is not a big deal to me. So I'm just gonna dab, and build this color up. Ooh, this is a really nice color. And honestly, with that base, look at that fucking pigment. That is... like, whoa. Can you see that, guys? Let me just take this out of the frame. That is insane. So I took this brush and I cleaned it off, and now I'm just gonna blend the edges really lightly. See if the tattoo like shadow thing is gonna make it difficult for me to blend this out. If not, you know, then this could be a new like primer. Is blending out nicely, so like I'm just putting a light hand, like I'm not really like working at it, but it is looking nice. Moving on, We're gonna take this color right here. It's like a plummy pink color. It's called Devoted. And I'm going to darken this up, bring a little depth into the eye. I'm taking the Morphe M514 and we're going to pack the brush, dust it off. This one does not have as much pickup as the other one. Guys, for this being a drugstore palette, honestly, the fucking colors and the pigmentation is phenomenal. So, moving on, because I can't. I'm gonna take this color right here, Madly, and I'm gonna take the Morphe M562 and dip this in here. There's not a lot of pickup from this one, but a little bit more than Devoted. Devoted really didn't have that much pickup at all, and it is gorgeous. Look at it, it's right here. So I'm just taking this color to deepen up the crease a little bit more, but just very, very focused. I don't want to make this a specific color in the look. So I went ahead and I hopped off camera and I cut my crease really quickly. It's a half cut crease, but you know, it takes steps to get there, okay? I'm gonna dip back into the shade Madly and Devoted, just a little bit of both, to blend this like harsh line that I have here. I'm going in with the M562. I'm just going really slowly. Okay, so on my lid, I'm gonna go in with this beautiful color that I swatched first, Conquest. It's like a rose gold, but more gold instead of rose gold. I like this. Boom. I'm taking this color on an M213. It is a super tiny, very precise shade brush. I'm gonna bring it as close as I can, but leaving a space. Like that much space, I guess. I want to be really neat with it, that's why I'm applying it this way. But it is very pigmented either way. So I left just a little bit of a gap right here that I'm gonna fill in later. So I finally put my lashes on. It took me about 250 years, but I'm gonna move on and I'm taking the Liquid Crystal from NYX. It's a body liner. And I'm going to outline that little space that I told you guys to leave, like without any eyeshadow. I'm gonna outline that. Alright guys, let's be honest here. My freaking camera died. So, you know, I had to charge it really quick and now I'm back. So I put on the Double Demi Wispies from Ardell. These lashes are so cute. I really like the way they look. They look like expensive lashes, but they're super affordable. So that makes me fucking happy. Moving on. We're gonna go and start on the face. I have, guys, I have 3 different primers to try. I have the E.l.f. Jellypop Dew Primer. Then I have the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer in the coconut scent. I have the Wet n Wild Hydrating Balm Stick. It doesn't smell like anything. I'm gonna try a little bit of this, see how this feels on my face. Oh, it feels nice. Feels really nice. Feels like water. It really does. Hopefully that like does something for the pores. I want to try the E.l.f. Jellypop because I heard this is like sticky. So I want to know what that's all about. Ooh. So I'm going to take that much. Oh, that is falling quick. Oh, it is very sticky. It smells really... I look like an alien. It smells really good. It is a little bit hard to apply because it is kind of like really not sticky but tacky. So I went ahead and I wet my Morphe sponge. This is a drugstore sponge that I really like. I don't really like the Real Techniques one, so I'm not going to use that one because I'm just going to be honest, I don't really like it that much. I'm going to go in with this new foundation that I haven't tried. It's from Maybelline. Ooh, it's liquidy. Very liquidy. It's called the Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup. And it has sunscreen. It has this broad spectrum of SPF 50, so it's good to wear during the day because it will protect you from them sun rays. I got mine in the shade 128 Warm Nude, and it has like this squeezy thing, and it looks kind of like a doctor. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna apply it like this. I'm scared. Smells kind of weird. I don't know if that is like the first impression for me, but okay, so I'm just gonna dab it in. If I need to add more, well, I need to add more. Alright, hopefully that's enough. So this is applying really nicely. It is full coverage. Like, you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye. So it is pretty full coverage. You can still see my birthmarks, which I like because I don't like to cover my birthmarks, but my skin looks pretty flawless. I'm not going to use any color corrector, and that's honestly a big step for me because I hate my under eyes, but we're just going to see if this looks good. if this concealer works good. I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer, and this one is in the shade 130 Light Beige. So I'm just going to apply this concealer like so. I like the shade. It's a little yellow, but I like the shade. And I like the texture. It feels really smooth. This could be a favorite of mine. I bought the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder, and this is what I'm going to try out today. I've never tried these before. I got the banana shade and the translucent shade. So, or the ghost. So I'm going to set possibly a little bit with banana, a little bit with ghosts. Whoa, banana's freaking banana. Oh shit. How do I open this? Like, Lord. What? So I opened those off camera because, you know, I can't handle shit that involves using my brain. I'm gonna blend out this concealer. Oh my god, I look so tan. Like, in person I look so tan, and on camera I look like I match, but I don't think I do. Like, oh my god. I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's like this, and I'm gonna mix it. See if it, you know, works. Some magic. The one thing I'm most excited for is this Catrice Cosmetics blush bronzer highlighting palette. It is the California in a Box bronzer and blush palette, but honestly it has everything. It's called Malibu Beach collection. So it has this beautiful peachy blush, this beautiful pinky mauve blush, this contour shade, and this more bronzy shade, and also this big, like humongous highlighter. And I think this was, I don't know, I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna link the prices of the things below, but I think this was like $12. Don't quote me, it might be even cheaper than that. But it has everything you need for a full like face. And that was the whole reason why I even bothered picking this up, because I didn't want to have to buy all these things individually. It saved me a lot of money to just be able to buy all these things together. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, contour. This is beautiful. It fits my skin tone really nicely. And a little goes a long way, guys. Like, I might have bronzer helmet right now, but a little goes a long way. Alright, so just blend it out a little bit for yourself if you're me and you just applied a little bit too much. I'm just gonna blend it out with the sponge, and it might not look any better on camera, but it sure does look a lot better in person. I'm taking my Morphe JH07 and I'm just dusting off the, you know, bakerage over here. I just wish, not that this concealer is bad or anything, but I definitely wish I put a color corrector. It's just that I need a color corrector. The powders were actually pretty good. I don't have any creasing, and that doesn't always happen. It could be that the concealer is really good as well. Guys, you see that I have the stripe down my nose? Is anybody gonna tell me anything? Like, what am I doing? It's so freaking ghostly. Like, this really is the perfect name for that shade. Like, I feel like I need to wipe it off right away because it might just be too much. I'm gonna go in with the Catrice palette one more time with the bronzing shade, which is the darker, more warm shade here. And I'm gonna take my JH202, dip into that very lightly because I don't want to overdo it like how I did with the contour. I'm gonna go ahead and take this peachy color. I really like the color, so I'm gonna use that on my cheeks. It's so pretty. Like, this palette is honestly worth the money, the #1 thing. Because I can travel with this and just use this for my face. I don't even need to bring anything else. And it's to drugstore, like some on my nose just to be cute. I actually have a new setting spray that I wanted to try out. This is with Wet n Wild. This, right? No, this is an LA Girl setting spray actually, and it's very, very sleek. It looks actually very expensive, and I like that. It's the LA Girl setting spray. It's a fix and set makeup for extended wear. It has 2 caps. They're fancy, so you know, 2 caps. And we're just gonna that mist, honestly felt amazing. Oh, and it smells really good, guys. Like, that feels really expensive. Now that I set my face with the setting spray, because my face is a little bit damp, drying up a little bit, I'm gonna take this shade right here. I don't know what it is. It's just in the palette, and I'm gonna use it as my highlighter. Ooh, and you can see that, like, that's exactly what I thought that it was gonna be popping as highlighting. You know? Oh, girlfriend. I got this lippy from Morphe, and I hope that it matches. It's called Taunt, I believe. You know, if I can read correctly. I've never had a Morphe lip or liquid lipstick, so I'm praying that it's good. I've never, ooh, the packaging is cute. Ooh, this is some sleek ass packaging, Morphe. I like this. It's very fancy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love this shade. Okay. Yeah, guys, so that is all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I really do appreciate your support. Leave down below anything that you want to see me record. I do have a lot of new makeup, a lot of stuff coming out. So don't worry, I will be filming more soon. I think I'm going to be changing my filming schedule. I do want to do like a life update video, all that such thing. But for now, give this video a freaking thumbs up. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to please subscribe, hit that subscribe button. You know, I want to see you guys coming back. I really do appreciate you guys' support. I want to put out more content. I love making videos. I love putting on makeup. So come on, come back to the fam bam. I want to see you guys rolling back in. Also, turn your post notifications on. Turn your post notifications on, man. Turn those post notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys soon.